Alright, this is a video to show you how you can trade on a day-by-day basis using a strategy that I've developed. It's called the 30-second assassin strategy. Actually, it's called, I had a couple names for it. It's called the Anabolic Trading Gone in 30 seconds. And I've got a strategy laid out, so I'm going to show you how it works. So basically what you want to do is I'm going to simulate trading for today, which is March 7th, 2025. Today was a very volatile, crazy trading day. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to mark out the midnight opening of that particular day on the 15-minute candle. So 15-minute time frame, you want to mark out midnight opening. At midnight is when that's the true opening of the trading day. Now the market opens at 8:30 a.m. So what I'm going to do is fast forward this until 8:30. Let's speed this up a little bit. Alright, right here it is 5:30 a.m. and it's 8 o'clock. That's 8:15. Okay, so what you want to do now is you want to see how price is trending. Is it in an uptrend, downtrend, or is it consolidating, meaning it's going sideways, not really going anything? And you can look at the daily. So on the daily, you can see that price was in an uptrend. All right, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then here it made a lower high and a lower low, which shows what? A price change. My strategy trades off of the 15-minute higher time frame, 5-minute to find a trade, and then a 30-second time frame to find an entry. All right, so price is in a downtrend, as you can see here. Price is down. This is the daily chart. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill down until I get to 5 minutes. And what I want to do is get in sync with the higher time frames. Higher time frame starting from the daily is a downtrend. And so I'm going to go to the 8-hour, and you can see the downtrend on the 8-hour, which is following the 1-hour. So, I mean the daily. So as you can see, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. So it's following, and then that's the 4-hour, right? I'm gonna go down to the 1-hour. Okay, so on the 1-hour, you can see it's making the lower highs and lower lows, right? Okay. So this is where I start to really look for where I'm going to take a trade. So I like to trade reversals, meaning I like to trade when price is turning around. So usually what happens is when price makes a lower low in a downtrend, and when I say that, it means when price takes out a low, a swing low like right here. So my strategy, I want to find the last place a lower low was taken out. The last place price took a swing low. Because in a downtrend, price moves in this pattern. Right? So every time it moves down, what does it do? It takes out a lower low. Right there. That low got taken out. That low got taken out. So what I want to do is I want to find the last place price took a lower low, and I want to try to find where there's a shift. So that means instead of going like this, it goes like this, okay, and breaks the previous high. That's a change in the market structure. Then you look for a trade. All right, so let me get rid of all this. And so 1 hour, that's the last place a low got taken out. Okay, then I go down to the 15-minute. All right, so on a 15-minute, I see that the last time price did a move like this, meaning it formed a swing high, took out a low, was here. So that low was taken here. Right? And price did this. God damn it. Boom. All right, boom. All right, so now I want to start looking for if we can possibly find a market reversal. So from the 5-minute, I'm going to go down to the 5. And what you want to do is this previous low that was taken out, you want to look for the last swing high that formed before this low was taken out. So you want to find a high that actually broke through this low, this structure. Okay, so the last high that broke through this previous structure would be this one here on the 5-minute. Will be that one there. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Again, price, the market is doing this, lower high, came down, it's following the downtrend. So we want to find where it breaks the downtrend. Okay, and you can see it pretty much started to break it like right here, right? You can see that came down, formed a lower high, lower low, came up, and it broke above this previous high, pretty much doing like a break in the trend. And then this is where you can see my pattern that I showed y'all, where plays out. So you can be aggressive and start looking at that point, but to be on a safer side, look for the high to get broken. Actually broke the previous low. The previous low would be back here. All right, that's this high here. Okay, I know this is confusing, but if you want to know more, just hit me up and I can go more into it. All right, so we want to look for two things. It's 8:30 a.m. almost. The market is about to open. This is the true day opening, meaning midnight opening price. Now, when price opens at 8:30, it's either going to be below the midnight opening price or it's going to be above it. Price always tends to gravitate towards the midnight opening price. So if it opens below at 8:30, it's going to act like a magnet back towards it, and vice versa. At 8:30 when it opens, if it's above it, it's going to act like a magnet down. So I'm anticipating price to go up. I'm looking for a shift in market structure. Okay, my first signal that it wants to go up instead of continuing down, is that it broke the swing high here, right? It broke its pattern of making lower lows and lower highs. So here's a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then it made a higher high, which breaks the pattern, okay? So that's my first sign. The second sign is that price is below midnight opening price, and I know midnight opening price acts like a magnet. So that's my second confluence. So now I feel really strongly it's going to go up. And then my third one will be when it actually breaks above this high that broke this low. Okay, when that gets broken, that's my third confluence that I can trade going long. I mean, you know, trading that and with the objective that price is going up. So let's test this out. So let's let price. Ooh, shit. All right. So hold on. Yeah, 5 minute. Okay. So what happened is that there was a news today at 8:30. So price was very aggressive. So it broke up above. Okay, it broke up above that high I was talking about, but I'm not gonna take this trade yet because it only wicked through the top. That's a very weak breakout above the top of my level here. I'll make this white. I want to see a nice strong close above, meaning a body, and preferably with a gap. So I'm gonna keep playing. Okay, so it broke above here with a body, but it wasn't strong. All right. At this point, what I'm gonna do is go to a lower time frame, and I'm going to look for evidence of price wanting to go up. Now I'm gonna wait for my pattern to form. Now that I'm on a lower time frame, my pattern is what? This. All right, this is a pattern I tell you all about all the time. Let's see if it forms. Okay. As of right now, it doesn't look like it wants to go up, but let's see. Okay, looks like it wants to go down. Okay. So whoops. I'm taking a trade down. I'm getting it a little late, but I was looking for a price to go up, but now I'm going to look for it to go down for a scalp. The reason is because I see my pattern has formed in the opposite direction. So here. So it formed in the opposite direction. So to me, it wants to go down. Now, how far down will it go? Well, you measure from that low to that high. Right there. And I will put on 2 contracts. And if this trade is successful, that would mean I will meet my quota for the day. So let's see what happens here. It should come down. Now, if I get a strong break below, I'll stay in. Okay, so at this point, what I'll do is I'll put my stop loss right there, and I will at least bag, 4K. Now, if I go to the higher time frame, see if I can get. Okay, well, I got my stop loss there. I'll at least make 4K if anything. Boom, there you go. I bagged 4K. So I would have been done for the day, done. And the market opened at 8:30, and it's 11:43, and it's a done deal. Now, as you saw, when I was trading, price did draw back, and it drew back, I don't know, maybe about 2K. So what you do is you don't trade with as much risk as I did. I put on 2 contracts for uh, NASDAQ futures. That's a lot. Now, depending on the broker you're with and how much your account size is, you could absorb that drawdown. But if not, you use less contracts. So if it does draw down, you're not in a negative too much. So from here, I can pretty much safely stay in the trade because the high time frame is a downtrend. So that's what we're in. We're in a downtrend today. So I'm in line with the higher time frame. So it did wick down here, and I could stay in and show y'all more. How I would trade the rest of the day, but if this was a real trade, I would have stepped away because that's a 4K trade right there. But I just wanted to show that the strategy works.